Hello friends, today we are going to discuss a new topic that is called electric discharge machining, or in short we can say EDM. In today's lecture we are going to discuss mainly 3 points. First is the introduction of EDM process, then how the spark is generated in this EDM process and working principle of this EDM process. Let us begin with the basic about the EDM. This process is very popular in the industry. So many industrial models, industrial equipments are available and it is used in industry as like our traditional machining process. As the name suggests, this process, it is a thermoelectric process. So in this process, electrical energy is used, and this electric energy, it's a direct form, it is used for removal of material. So as the name suggests, this process, it can be used for electrical conductive material. So this material should have limit, at least a small amount of electric conductivity should be there in the material. So only machining is possible for the electrical conductive material. Any kind of hard material can be machined by this process. So irrespective of its hardness, this process can be used. So very smoothly it can machine, but only limitation is that this material should be electrical conductive material. So we know this when sparking occur between two switches, between the switches, then small amount of material is removed. The concept actually it is used in a controlled manner in electrical discharge machining. So whenever sparking takes place between two electrical contacts, a small amount of material is removed from each of these contacts. This fact was realized and the attempts were made to harness and control the spark energy to employ it for useful purpose for machining of the metals. This is a concept. This concept actually already known to us. So some short circuits happen in between the switches and spark occurs. Because of spark, actually small amount of metal is removed on the switches and that metal actually melt there. So this concept, same concept, actually it is used for machining of metal. Okay, so in EDM process, same concept actually it is used. So in EDM process, a relaxation circuit is used, that is called RC circuit. It is commonly known as RC circuit. Here electrodes are actually tool and workpiece. Tool is actually cathode and workpiece act as a anode, and these two things are actually it immerse this tool and workpiece, both the electrodes, that is cathode and anode, are immersed into a dielectric fluid. Here I have shown in the figure are our EDM process using relaxation circuit. Dielectric liquid, it has a certain dielectric constant, so it is electrical neutral liquid. This dielectric liquid is electrical neutral liquid. It has certain dielectric breakdown voltage. When you applied voltage, then applied potential is greater than this breakdown voltage, then only this flow of current is there through this dielectric. Otherwise current does not passes through this dielectric. So here you can see in this figure, this is a tool, here I have shown, and there is a workpiece which has to be machined by this process. So you can see there is a spark occur in between these two electrode, that is cathode, that is a tool, and anode, that is a workpiece. This cathode or tool is connected to the negative terminal, and this workpiece, that is anode, is connected to the positive terminal. And you know this power supply is connected through a RC circuit. In that RC circuit there is a capacitor. So when you are applying some DC voltage, DC pulse power voltage, so voltage is around 20 to 80 volt and with 5 kilowatt frequency. When you are applying some DC pulse power voltage, this capacitor charges and after that it discharges. So this capacitor in that RC circuit it charges, and this whatever this charge voltage is there, it discharges through the dielectric in between tool and workpiece. While it discharges, this spark occurs at the minimum resistance. Minimum resistance is there where there is a inter electrode gap, that is a IEG, and that should be minimum. So you can see on the workpiece surface, so under microscope you will see, and tool also there is a undulations are there. So this surface undulation are there in the tool as well as the workpiece. So in that surface undulation, where that minimum distance is there in between this tool and workpiece, this spark occurs with the minimum resistance. This spark occur with it follows through a minimum resistance between this tool and workpiece. That smallest gap between tool and workpiece. And now the question arises, how this spark occurs? When this capacitor charges, so after charging it discharges and it applies a huge potential in between this cathode and anode. So this electron from the cathode break loose from the cathode or from the tool, it attracted towards the anode to the opposite charge of attracted towards the anode, which is positively charged. So there is a thousands of electrons which break loose from the cathode, it directly towards the anode with very high velocity. So depending on potential you are applying through this RC circuit, so depending on the capacitor discharge voltage, so this voltage depend how much potential you are applying in between this cathode and anode, in between this tool and workpiece. So while coming to this traveling through this dielectric, this electron actually it collide with the neutral molecule of the neutral atoms of the dielectric fluid. So when it collides, this electrons comes out outside from the neutral molecule, nuclear atoms of the dielectric, and still more numbers of electrons actually coming outside. So many electrons actually collide with the dielectric atoms, and this electrons actually comes outside from this atom. So there is a surge of flow of electrons from the cathode towards the anode, and at the same time these ions which are positively charged, so it is these atoms are actually directed towards the anode. So there is a ionization, there is a huge chunk of ionization is there. So electrons coming break loose from the cathode is coming towards the anode, and ions it is directed towards the anode. So there is a hitting of electrode by these ions to the cathode, and these electrons hitting of electrons with very high velocity towards the workpiece or anode. So when you are applied voltage from this RC circuit is more than the breakdown voltage of your dielectric fluid, then actually there is a spark occur. So this spark is nothing but this flow of this ionization of electrons or hitting of electrons toward the anode and hitting of ions toward the cathode. So this huge flow of electrons are there, huge flow of ions are there. So when it hits, then within a small time, maybe thousands of seconds, in microsecond time, so this sparking occurs. So because of this sparking occurs, this molten metal, this spark occurs into small area, into the small micron area. This sparking occurs through, though because of this sparking, material there on the workpiece surface melt and vaporizes, and at the same time because of this heating of ions, also material from the tool also melt and vaporizes. Okay, so there is a machining from the tool as well as from the workpiece surface. So because of this melting, huge amount of heating is generated there. So because of this generation of this much of heat into small area, we are considering only a single spark we are considering into small area, huge amount of material is molten. It comes into the molten state or it comes into the vaporized state. So this much material is removed from the workpiece surface because of this heating operation. So it forms a crater from the workpiece. So this hemispherical craters here, in this diagram I have shown the different craters which are generated, and which are because of a single spark from this scatter height. It is very less, maybe 1.2 to 1.5 micron, and this depth diameter of this scatter is around maybe 10 micron. So this much of small craters are generated for a single spark. You can see in this figure also. So when thousands of sparks are generated in 1 second, because we are applying the power supply with 500 hertz frequency, so these 500 sparks are generated in 1 second. So many craters are generated on the workpiece surface just below the tool. So these craters are actually distributed over the workpiece surface when minimum gap is there in between this tool and workpiece. So these scatter are distributed over all the workpiece, so just below the tool. So whatever the replica of the tool, and the same replica of the tool is generated onto the your workpiece surface itself. So this, because of EDM process, you will get whatever tool depending on your tool specification or tool shape, similar shape will be generated on the workpiece surface. So this is a basic principle behind our electric discharge machining. So any kind of complex shape can be generated using this EDM process. Any kind of complicated shapes can be generated by this EDM process. So this tool and workpiece, both everything is actually, it is immersed into the dielectric fluid. So this machining actually it goes on into the inside the main total tool and workpiece. Everything is actually immersed into the dielectric fluid. So machining occurs inside the dielectric fluid only. So relaxation circuit known as the RC circuit is proposed, in which electrodes, tool and workpiece are immersed into the dielectric. So these dielectrics are like kerosene and are connected to the capacitor. So you can see in that previous diagram, dielectric fluid is there. So this tool, our tool and workpiece, both are actually immersed into the dielectric fluid. So this is a spark is generated, and our process of EDM will start. Okay, so there is, I have shown spark channel. Total channel, ionized channel is the total this spark channel. So this single spark will generate. Okay, so in this process, different kinds of craters, hemispherical craters will be generated. So vaporized dielectric fluid is coming outside. So here total ionization zone will be there during this process. So this is about the working principle of our electric discharge machining. Okay, so today we'll stop here only. Thank you very much.
Hopefully you might have enjoyed the lecture. Then please do like the video and know your thoughts in comments. Please do share this video among your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. After subscription, you can press the bell icon to never miss the notification regarding our new videos. Thank you so much.